So there is a lot of things that I didn't expect to go through in 2024, but before diving into giving you more gems for your business, I wanted to share the lessons that I've learned. Hopefully you will resonate with them and learn something from it. So let's navigate that together. So the first lesson, every collaboration opportunity is not a good opportunity for your business. So by that, I really mean collaboration with any other creative or entrepreneurs that may contact you and want to do something specifically with you. It doesn't mean that it's always going to be not a good opportunity, but sometimes it is not. And I actually love that, but only when it's something easy in a process, like a podcast interview or a live or something that really is easy in a process. Like I've been asked so many times to be a guest speaker at a specific event or for somebody else's webinar so they can have more value for their own community. And I love doing that because I already have my material ready to go to talk about my expertise. So this is not too huge for me, but I really am talking about those type of collaboration that requires you a lot of time, almost to the point that it's almost like you are managing a second business to the side. I've been in a situation where one of my collaboration was something that I needed to be engaged in months and months, but it took way more time and energy than what I thought it would take in the beginning. So because of that and other reasons, I had to remove myself. So in 2025, I am going to focus into my own project 100%. So it doesn't mean that I'm not going to say yes to collaborations, but not every collaboration is supposed to be a yes. So the thing is that one of the elements that I value the most in my life is time. And if something is taking too much of my time to the point where I cannot be productive in my own life, in my own business, I will have to remove myself. So that is the first lesson that I've learned. It's actually not the first time that I've experienced that. And it doesn't mean that those projects weren't fun or weren't with great people. It just means that the collaboration in itself took too much time. And by the end of the year, when I am assessing everything, I realized that actually I should have just bounced out a long time ago because it's taking too much time for nothing in return. And although it was an amazing experience, although I really liked it, although the people were amazing, this year I will be thinking a little bit more about prioritizing my own projects and stuff before doing things with other people. And I'm really am saying that only for peers-to-peers collaboration like other entrepreneurs slash creators. I'm not talking about brand collaborating. So I just want to make that clear. Lesson number 2, and it's one of those lessons that surprised me the most in 2024, is that your business can survive without social media. Yes, I said it. And I still believe that social media, digital marketing is imperative for any business to still continue to thrive and have brand awareness and all of those things. It doesn't remove that. But the fact is, there are more traditional businesses that are willing and capable of operating without having social media. So it's really depend on what is the thing that you use to bring traffic and to bring eyeballs to your business. For some people, it's just the network. For other people, it's social media. For other people, it's affiliation. So there is so many ways that you can bring more revenue to your business, but it doesn't mean that you have to be in social media to have a business that is thriving. And I've learned that myself, being myself a digital marketing expert. So as you know, guys, I am all about branding and sales funnel and automation and email marketing. Last year in 2024, I have only posted 3 posts off of the entire year. 3 posts, but it still has been a great year for me. Mind you, Instagram is the social media where I have the most following at the time that I'm doing this video, and also the social media where I actually have built my presence the most so people can know who I am. So I'm not crazy. I know that this specific lesson doesn't apply to every type of business model, but I really do believe that some businesses can thrive and survive without social media. So obviously there are some more traditional businesses that don't need social media to survive. But I also believe that as a person who have a more modern or businesses that need social media, you can find ways that you don't depend on your presence on social media to generate money. But in my specific case, I have spent years building a network, building affiliation, building relationships, real business relationship, to be able to have eyeballs and traffics and opportunities coming my way without having to post every single day to be seen by people. I am really, really convinced that my business can survive without it, and 2024 have been a proof of it. That just goes to show that even if you don't have a traditional business, if you work into those other areas for you to strengthen your relationship with people, you can have a business that is sustainable. What I like about this lesson though is that it did allow me to not feel pressured about posting consistently all the time on social media. Although I know the game of social media, I know what it is to having to bring traffic into your business, I really don't like to feel burnt out by social media. I'm not an influencer. I'm not a 100% creator. I'm an entrepreneur first. So it's important for me to keep my focus into what I want to grow, which is first my business. I mean, I'm interested to know, what do you think about that? Because I'm pretty sure that many experts wouldn't agree with me, but honestly, what was life before social media? A lot of businesses had to survive without social media before social media. So it doesn't mean that I'm not going to be present online though. I'm just saying that it's possible, and that's the lesson that I've learned for 2024. My third lesson that I've learned for 2024 is keep it lean and keep it simple. And that goes for everything. My processes, the way I film my YouTube videos. I think that one of the things that had made me not being consistent on YouTube, which is the platform that now I prioritize, is that I was doing things too complicated. I wanted every video to look like a movie, like the production, the quality, the sound, and sometimes it's just life is messy. I cannot be perfect all the time, and sometimes I will do my best to produce great videos, but it doesn't mean that all of my videos have to be super perfect. So I'm gonna keep it lean, simple, even with my set. So right now it's just simple. So I have a stack of books just to put my DJI Pocket Osmo, which is the camera I'm filming right now this video with. Really small set to film and create content. Also for my marketing, I'm reading Lean Marketing right now from Alan Deeb. So this is a book that I recommend to any marketing expert. Actually, you don't have to be a marketing expert. If you're an entrepreneur and you are using social media, email marketing, you have a website, you have your automation going on, read this book. Lean Marketing really helps me to go to what's important and essential. You don't have to be everywhere. You don't have to do everything. You don't have to have every tools. You can be simple and lean and still effective. So the principle of being lean is to do more with less. I found myself to be so overwhelmed when I have a lot of option, and something that was supposed to be simple becomes super complicated. So for example, my YouTube channel, when I decided last year to be consistent here on YouTube, I started to be too technical about it. So I wanted my camera to look like this and the light to be like that and my setup to look like this and blah, blah, blah. Like there's a lot of details that I wanted to put in place. And I just realized that being too demanding about things that doesn't even bring results didn't even help me. I cannot tell you how many videos I have in my hard drive right now. Maybe more than 30 videos that I filmed that I've never ever edited because I don't like how the lighting is. It's too grainy, the sound is whack, and I should have just posted it. Because at the end of the day, it's a process. I'm growing, I'm learning. It's okay if the video is whack, I'm still giving value. And to be honest, some of the videos that perform the best in my channel are not even the ones where I've put the most effort into the editing and the lighting and stuff. So this year I'm really leaning into not giving a about being perfect and just being lean and keep it simple in everything that I do in my life. We're gonna declutter and do more with less. So the next lesson is don't listen to every voices. So I know this one is pretty simple and I'm pretty sure you have heard that, but for me, sometimes it's a challenge. So I'm a learner. I love to learn a lot. I love to read books, look at courses, webinar, YouTube channels and videos that are about business, money, building wealth, spirituality, a lot of things. And it's like to the point where everybody in the internet have an opinion and everybody will say something different about the same topic. So don't listen to every single voice that you are gonna hear this year. Listen to your own voice because sometimes and that is my next lesson, which is sometimes you have the answer to the question. It's crazy. I don't know about you, y'all, but sometimes you tend to always go to see somebody else who have some step, further than you in this situation to ask a question and to know how do they deal with that? How do they manage that? And sometimes those people don't even have the answer. You have it. So stop asking other people all the time for the answer to your question. Sometimes you're the one who knows best. Trust your gut. You know where you'll come from, you know where you're going. It's just that you are hesitating too much. I'm just looking for confirmation because I want to listen what other people did about this specific thing when it's like, girl, you already knew. And matter of fact, there are certain things that I've been thinking to put in place. It's been 2 years in my business. I even asked ChatGPT with amazing prompts how I can maneuver and leverage my business for the years to come to arrive to the point that I want and what I want to achieve. You know what? ChatGPT answered me exactly what I already knew. And I thought it would have bring something new, a perspective, a point of view that I didn't have. And I was like, ooh, I'm curious to know about that person. How do they do that? And how I can achieve it in my business. I'm curious about what ChatGPT is going to tell me. Guess what? I already had the answer. ChatGPT was only repeating things that I already know. So now it's like, stop listening to every voices and just get the work done. You already have the answer. So in 2025, I also want to nurture more my friendships, relationships. I want to be a human who still go through and experiment life because years are passing by and we're getting older and I want to have the joy to experiment things and also build a business. So my other lesson, which is one of the most important that I bring to me heavily here in 2025, is to take some time for myself. So last year, I have spent a lot of time and give a lot of time to other people, other things, other situations. And I realized that I didn't really had me times, like times where I do things that I enjoy for myself. And when I say doing things for myself, it's not like spending an hour scrolling on your phone when you're in your bed. No, it's literally thinking about things that you used to do or you like to do and doing it and not being like, yeah, but I have work, I have this and I have that. And no, sometimes it's okay. You can take your Saturday and breathe. My next lesson is create more than you consume and document what you are doing. Very important. And it doesn't have to be business related all the time. Sometimes it's okay to document the process of you getting back in shape, you doing a new activity, you creating something, you building your home, you investing in real estate, just so you can get back to those files and see what you have achieved and be proud of yourself. Just journaling. I love video journaling as much as I love writing journaling. And I feel like I want to do more of that. When I say create more things, it can be create moments also. It doesn't have to be something physical that you are going to create. Create moments, create relationships, create situation, create things that you want for yourself. I want to do more of that. I'm going to create more. And it's also linked to one of my biggest project of the year, which is, I don't know if I should say launch or relaunch my shop, the Shalo shop, because I never really did an official launch, but we are going to do a revamp of the shop and have a new product to help entrepreneurs and creators being sustainable with their business. So I'm excited for that, and that requires me to create more. The other lesson is do that thing that you want to do this year. Money is infinite and abundant. So there are some things that sometimes I kind of think twice before going and doing it, because I'm like, but it's expensive, or but it's not the right time. No, it will never be the right time. So if there is something that you would like to do, that you have always dreamed to do, maybe it's a passion on the side, maybe it's a new interest that you have, do it. Just do it, because every year, every month, every quarter will be another excuse and another thing for you not to do it. And sometimes you just have to take the leap. Money is infinite and abundant, okay? The bank is still printing those green paper. So it will never end. It will come back. You can make the money. You can lose it, but you can make it. So anything that you want to do, invest your time, invest your money, invest your energy, invest yourself in it, and just do it. I'm gonna do them this year and watch me. No, I'm just kidding, but I'm gonna do them. I think we are in lesson number 9, and we ain't got time to play around. I'm going to be honest with you, and please listen closely if you're a millennial or a Gen Z. Actually, I don't even care in what, group and what age you have. If you are a Gen Z and you are in your 20s, or if you're even younger, you're a Gen Alpha watching this, please take your time. You're so young. You're so young, okay? Take your time, have fun. Like, honestly, I don't regret having my 20s, traveling, going to another country and establishing myself, building my business, like just having fun and not taking things too seriously. But right now, being in my early 30s, we ain't got time to play around. I really consider, for me, and that's personal to me, you don't have to agree, but that my 30s, I want to treat them as the years where I'm gonna set myself for the future. I don't want to be hustling in my 40s or 50s. So there are some decisions, whether it's money decision, life decisions, business decision, that are going to be and have to be smarter and more strategic. Yes, take risks, but take calculated risks, because the older you get, and I don't think that there is a specific age for you to set yourself up. I'm just saying that this is what I want to do, but it's okay if you don't feel like it. I'm just saying that for me, I don't want to spend my time joking around. I mean, I wasn't even doing it before, but I still have to take that as a lesson just to not get lost into life, because it's too easy. There are so many distractions, and really, I feel like right now, in my 30s, I want to set things up so I don't have to work as hard in the next decade of my life. So those are my lessons that I'm bringing to 2025 with bright and light energy. I don't know about you, y'all. Let me know with which one you resonate the most, or if we have some things in common that maybe you have noted for yourself and you're like, girl, me too. Please let me know. I'm curious to know what you have going on for yourself for 2025. What are your plans? And I will be back with more videos helping you have a simplified life by building a sustainable business. And by the way, I don't think I have said it. Happy New Year. Wishing you the best in your life, but health first, because without that, we don't have anything. And honestly, can't wait to see you grow. So if you made it until this moment of the video, thank you so much, guys, for having watched it until the end. Please leave the emoji confetti for the new year, just so I know that you have completely watched it. And I will see you on the next video. Bye.